What's happening? BTC Simmer here with you. Afternoon, good evening, no matter where you may be. We're back in on air. We're going to go and take our check ride today. We got it all set up. I transferred myself to Echo Golf Papa India Islay Airport, and there's a Twin Otter there, so got it rented and got it all set up to go. So let's hop on in. Alright, so we got our flight in progress. I got it all set up and stuff, and look at that. Ready to go from Echo Golf Papa India, so we are connected to MSFS. It is running in the background. Let's go to resume. Alright, so I rented that one there, and we're going to do our check ride here. So location not detected. That's the only thing I have. I'm still in the menu in Flight Simulator, so we will jump on in and go from there. Stick with me, guys. Alright guys, here we are. We're ready to go for our check ride in on air in the Twin Otter. So we will jump into that right now. We're on runway 31 at Islay, Echo Golf Papa India, and we'll see what this has to bring us. Alright, the wind is calm, it is a nice day, so that's good. Alright, let's jump on it. Okay, so we'll go just back to the on-air menu and hit Start Check Ride.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Taxi to the runway and take off.
Okay, so taxi to the runway and take off. Alright. First thing I'm going to do here, set up our runway heading on our course here. When we come back, we got that in there. Next thing I'm going to do, set about 2,000 feet on there. And you can use autopilot, and videos I was watching, it says it's best to start on the runway, so you don't have to do all the taxiing and everything. So taxi to the runway and take off is our first instruction, so I think that's what we should do. Alright, we got 10 degrees of flaps, and we got throttle at idle. We're good to go. Just some throttle up. Get it up to 30. It's been a while since I've flown this one. I've been flying the Cessnas. So, pop the brake.
Fly runway heading. Continue to climb.
Not sure why our altimeter wasn't working there, but
Turn left, heading 210, climb to 7,500 feet.
210 and 7,500. Gups check, Gas looks good. Undercarriage, we can tap the brakes. Props, we can come off a touch. Throttle is set, props off a touch, and switches. Landing lights, we'll leave those on. Just follow all the instructions. Just continue our climb up to 7,500. Oh, we got our autopilot on, but he's turned into the wrong heading.
Continue to heading 210, altitude 7,500 feet.
There we go. We want to be sure we're right on that heading. As you guys can tell, I forgot how fast the Otter is. Definitely out of the climb speed, so let's pick that nose up a little bit here. It looks like you can't see the heading on the GPS.
Continue to heading 210, altitude 7,500 feet.
Am I not at 210? I believe I am.
Now, maintain 7,500 feet and heading 210 for a couple of minutes.
Okay, so we'll bring the prop back or at cruise. Speed can climb up there a little bit.
Now start a slow turn exercise. Reduce your speed to 90 knots or less and maintain your altitude. Use your flaps if necessary. Please maintain 90 knots or less.
It'll come back on the throttle. We know how the Twin Otter reacts with throttle inputs, so there's 90 there.
Now, make a 360 standard turn to the left, maintain 7,500 feet and 90 knots or less.
So to the left, he says.
Continue the left turn until heading 210.
Well, that's not going to go well. I hope that doesn't fail me.
Go to heading 210, maintain 90 knots or less.
We're going too fast now.
Resume to normal speed. Turn right, heading 260, descend to 7,000 feet.
260, okay. $7,000. I have a bad feeling about this check ride.
Now, maintain 7,000 feet and heading 260 for a couple of minutes. Now, return and land at your departure airport with an appropriate IFR or VFR approach.
Appropriate IFR or VFR approach, okay. Okay, so let's get back to Echo Golf Papa India. And let's see how we did. Can land on any runway, kind of do whatever. We'll bring ourselves down to, I got a bad feeling about the check ride. I don't think I passed with the stall and the speed. We'll come back down and VS. However, you never know. Maybe I did. $109,905. It's been a while since I've been in the Otter though. So. Come back and land on 13. Runway 13. Set that up in here. $123-ish, somewhere there. See how this can be easier with a G1000, obviously. With the autopilot doing the check ride. Okay, and we will come back to VS mode and descend a little steeper here. Looks like we're 15 miles out. I think if I did fail, I think next time I will use flaps when we do the slow flight portion of it.
Echo Golf Papa India traffic N3893T 745 115 miles southwest, 4,200 feet inbound to land runway 13.
We'll bring the throttle back up. It's been a while since I've been in the old Otter.
Echo Golf Papa India traffic N3893T 745 110 miles southwest, 3,000 feet inbound to land runway 13.
We'll select 1500, then we'll go VS. And we'll just touch it down a couple hundred feet. Nice slow descent. The altimeter button. We'll go a little steeper on the descent.
It's the right airport.
We got a visual there. Back a little more on the throttle, get down to flap speed, let out some flaps around 100. Go ahead with our props, so we'll do a gups check. Gas looks good, undercarriage tap the brakes. Props full, flaps 10 degrees. Just manage our throttle here, we don't want to overspeed the flaps on our check ride. We'll go 20 degrees here. Make sure the landing lights are on, switches. Completes the gups check. Gas, undercarriage, props. Throttle, switches. And me trying to manage the speed. Okay, bye to the autopilot. Fly this one in manually. And report that we're on final.
Echo Golf Papa India traffic N3893 T7451 is on final runway 13 to land.
Not quite, but and once you bring those props up to speed, just hammers off.
20. 10.
Taxi
Landing
to your
time
parking
log.
and shut down the engine.
Okay, we'll bring the flaps up, turn the pitot heat off. I don't know how this check ride will go, but that was definitely a nicer landing of mine. Put on our taxi lights. Okay, we'll stop her here. Parking brake on. And we'll kill the engine.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by OnAir.
Okay. Let's see how we did. So, did we pass? Let's see. Well, guys, I got good news. We passed. We can now officially fly the Twin Otter. Even with a little stall there. No big deal. We still somehow passed that. Probably should have used flaps in that turn, but that's alright. Okay, we'll go from here and we'll jump back to the other screen. Just stick with me, guys. Right, guys, as you can see here, we passed. We passed the check ride for the Twin Otter. So here's all the stats here. So from Islay to Islay, engine on, time and everything else, touchdown, engine off, crew, BTC simmer, level 4, experience C for this flight 114, including a 15% bonus. How about that? Valid flight, so let's see. Comfort bonus obtained, 5%, safety bonus not obtained, aircraft handling bonus obtained, 5%, soft landing bonus, 5%. So the airframe, and the aircraft wear and tear. And here's everything, all the results here. So if you do plan on doing this check ride, maybe use flaps in the turns for that portion, depending on the aircraft you're using. Because as you can see, I had a issue where it did stall while I was making the turn. And with the Twin Otter, it's difficult to maintain speeds if you're not used to it. So anyway, all that anxiety, I did pass. So there we go. Let's have a look at the flight record. Well, it's a short little flight here. There's our 360 turn and back to landing. Right, and the thing with OnAir, they got so much for us stat nerds, there's so much you can do. Show airports, so there's the airport. Show events. So what are all the events? Airspeed in knots, that's the airspeed. So we went down to 90 knots there. Looks like you could click on one of these. Maybe, I don't know. Road view, air view, okay. So yeah, I guess the green is the airspeed. The blue is altitude, and the red is the power and percentage. Orange is the RPM. Get rid of the events. We can see how we did there. So pretty good, actually, pretty good flight. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright guys, next flight we're going to be maybe jumping in the Otter. Try that out. Awesome guys, thanks for watching, and remember, stack 'em sats. We'll catch you on the next one.